An incident from my childhood is etched in my memory in detail, as vivid and jumpy as an 8mm film. It was summer, dark, and the Georgia woods were filled with the sounds of bullfrogs and cicadas. In my mind, like watching a reel from a 1970s vacation to Jekyll Island, I can see my 6-year-old self running up the concrete patio steps from our backyard and banging my tiny fists on the sliding glass doors for my mother to let me in. I was wailing. I was terrified. Earlier that night, my family, Mom, Dad, my older brother, and I, were joined by members of 3 other families for a barbecue in the backyard. By nightfall, we were sitting around a fire pit near the edge of the woods behind our house. The fathers had decided to tell ghost stories. My mom and several others had gone inside to finish clearing the mess from the picnic tables. I was one of the younger children there, with the oldest being 13. One dad, I forget which, began recounting the tale of raw head and bloody bones. The details of the legend are sketchy in my mind, probably because they were overridden by the terror I felt in the dark of the woods that night. Suffice it to say, the title alone was enough to instill a thudding fear in my young heart and send me rushing from my log seat to the safety of the house. Since then, I have researched the legend to try to recall details of the story. Most of the people who were there that night, including my parents, have died. Others, like me, were too young to remember specifics. My research tells me that portions of the legend of raw head and bloody bones date to the 1600s in England. In the southern United States, the names refer to 2 creatures who are part of one monster. Rawhead is a skull that bites its victims, and Bloody Bones is the creepy, dancing remains of his skeleton. In one version, Rawhead bites off the head of a person who was spreading gossip, a cautionary tale to those who might circulate unsubstantiated rumors.